is how we paid off $43,000 worth of debt in 18 months. Welcome back, guys. So if you saw our last video, we talked about the things we wish we had known before we bought a log cabin. The number one thing was log cabins are expensive. And if this hasn't deterred you from your log cabin dreams, maybe you would want to know how to pay off the debt you're going to incur by taking on your log cabin project.
And we definitely did have to borrow money to accomplish this. And our approach to debt is that our hair's on fire and that we need to put it out by paying off our debt as fast as possible. This is how we kind of start to go about it.
So the first thing you have to do in order to pay off your debt is subscribe to this channel and like this video. Okay, we'll get to the real things now. First thing we need to think about is mindset. So we're going to talk about cutting expenses versus making more money. The reason why is because it's always easier to cut your own expenses than it is to make more money. Making more money always involves a conversation between you and another person, like you and your employer. Hey boss, can I have more money? Cutting expenses just involves you and you. So you decide how much you spend, you decide how much you don't spend. So all of these tips are going to be cutting expenses.
So this is how we cut expenses to reach paying off $43,000 in 18 months. So I moved my business from a high rent area down the road to a low rent area, much lower rent area. So my rent in the high rent area was $1,700 per month for the office studio that I had. And it went down to $545 per month.
That's a lot less.
That's a lot less. It's this much less.
There you go. Money saved. Next thing we did, just like the business space, we moved ourselves and our home into a smaller space. So a lot of you have seen our tiny apartment tour. If not, it's linked here. And we live in 186 square feet right now. So in the Washington, D.C. area, that is really, really small, and we pay a really, really small amount of rent compared to everyone else. So we went from $1,475 in rent to $1,150 every month.
So all of this is looking at your recurring expenses. And a big one for almost everybody is groceries. And that was certainly true for us. We put a really, really high priority on eating well and eating healthy. And we don't mind investing in that. We look at it as an investment in our health. Anyway, our grocery bill was $1,250 plus, really, every month. And that sounds absolutely ludicrous to me right now, but it's what we were spending. And I was, cooking and doing a lot of complex dishes and was really kind of trying to knock it out of the park. And what we did was simplify. And this reduced our grocery bill from that $1,250 number down to between $650 to $750 every month. So a substantial savings there. I renegotiated my phone bill. I called them and literally told them I was going to leave for a different provider, and it took a little bit, but they actually reduced my phone bill. I went from $95 a month to $65 per month. I cut out subscriptions. I went through and ruthlessly pared out everything that I was subscribed to for $5 here, $9.99 a month there. My Pandora changed. I went and found as many things that I was paying for every month and really pared it down to the things that I absolutely had to live. Actually, a big one at the time was the Redskins forum that I was a part of. I had a subscription to the Washington Post to be a part of this loser team's fan process. And I cut that out. I just decided to get rid of that. That was $15 a month right there.
And the last little bit that got us there were just intangibles. So this was, we don't have cable, we don't have TV, we don't eat out a lot, we don't go to movies, we don't spend a lot on entertainment, we just hang out with friends and maybe we'll rent a movie here or there on Amazon Prime, but really not that much. So we cut all of those expenses, we weren't going out as much, and we just made that lifestyle choice so that we could save a bit more money and pay off the debt.
Okay, so just to review, the first thing we did was move my business. For 18 months, the difference in the cost equals $19,890.
Woo!
That's crazy. The second thing was moving our house into a smaller house, and that saved us on rent. That rent savings was $6,210. The third one was the groceries, and this is a whopping $9,000 that we saved just by eating more simply. All those little subscriptions that I had that were just chipping away at my monthly expenditures, that equaled $3,600 saved in 18 months. And the last one not having cable, not going out to movies, really limiting how much we went out to eat, trying to find free things to do with friends. All of that we figure has equaled $4,500.
Woo!
And so there, out of all those things, all of a sudden you've got $43,000.
And with the $43,000, we were able to pay off a personal loan that we borrowed for this house, and we paid off a car. So those are 2 loans down that we count towards our log cabin loans. We still have 3 loans left to go. So that's a lot.
So a future video is what we've done to continue to work at this and to try to pay off all of the loans in a very, very short period of time. So that's how we do it. That's how we pay for our log cabin project. Please give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and in the comments, let us know if you have any questions about anything we've talked about, or if you have any cool ideas or cool stories for things that you've done to save money.
Thanks very much, guys. See you later.